Hey everybody, welcome to the POS Podcast. Today is episode 111, 111.
It's the only time of the year where you can say that.
I can say what? It's 111.
It's January 1st, 2001.
No, it's not. Yeah, 111.
That stupid Dark Age didn't happen. We would have been doing this long
Yeah,
ago.
I see you're not into Dark Ages anymore. You have a camera.
Oh, shit, you're right. My camera's on. 1 second.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, what have you been up to, Saber?
Working on videos. Trying to just get used to my new diet that Jax introduced me to.
Keto. The keto diet.
Keto. I'm also just trying to do some more cooking around the house. Man, I cooked some chicken tonight. It was just a disaster.
Did you get the cooking by the book though?
Bake a cake. Or however you say it. No, I don't know what went wrong. I don't know, chicken's so fickle.
Chicken is like for being such an easy quote unquote thing, like man, it can mess up.
Yeah, well, I followed the instruction. I cut the chicken in half so it's not as thick so we can actually cook through easily, a bit more easier. I put some olive oil in the skillet and I run it around. It was smoking a bit. I put the chicken on there and it just smoky everywhere. And I opened the window. I put my fan to blow the wind and smoke out the window. It was a pain, and I felt like around the house. I'm like, oh my god, did the water, did the steam get mixed up with the grease? And I felt around the counter and floor, and I'm like, I don't know if it did or not, but now I feel like it did. So I wiped everything in the house. I washed the floors down twice with a little Swiffer pad. It was just, I don't know. I took a shower and I still felt nasty. I think it's my placebo, but still, I was like, this sucks. Hard lammy, but that's really it. Just getting work done. Besides that,
yeah. What about you, Hero?
You know what I've been doing. I've been playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
That's all I've been doing. It's it.
So you having fun with it?
Yes, I don't know if I've ever told you guys. I sure love Monster Hunter quite a bit.
No way.
Jackson Paleo watched me play, and Jackson's like, I feel
so bad. It was terrible. Like, he just broke into these fucking nice little monsters' house. They were just like, "Oh, how are you doing, Jeffrey? Oh, I'm doing fine, Margaret." And they're just all eating their little food. And then all of a sudden, this fucking guy just comes into this house. He's just like, "Yeah, fucker," and it's just like, "Go hide, Margaret. I'll defeat this intruder." And fucking slays them and steals their body parts. It's fucking cool.
Margaret went Super Saiyan because Margaret, the girl version of this month, their husband and wife. The girl version is a stronger than the guy.
How dare!
I just went in and wrecked the home. No biggie.
I love how when we were watching him play, I started to make him feel low-key bad. It's like, why are you saying that?
No, trust me, I know. I've said it many times before. The monster in Monster Hunter isn't the monsters. It's you.
Okay. Now, if you had told me they were stealing children or something like that, I would have been like, oh yeah, fuck them up. But no, it was just.
I mean, they're attacking my home, but still, it just looks bad. It's not a good look.
Because I like to eat Kyrie. That's why. Yeah, that's why I eat so bad.
Jax.
Never mind.
What?
What were you gonna say?
I thought you said I like to eat curry. No, I like to eat
what?
Curry. So I was confused. I was like, what the fuck did I just miss? Oh. Punctuation.
Punctuation can ruin your life potentially.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Fucking commas can mess up a sentence.
There was
there's
that part.
We're having grandma for dinner.
Yeah, we're having grandma for dinner. Hey, Steve's in a coma. There was that. What was the shit? What was it? Oh God, I forgot what it was. There was this stupid. Oh my God, I can't remember. There was this fucking fucked up joke. It was funny. It was not too fucked up where you get canceled over it, but it was really funny. Shit. I'll think of it. It's gonna hit later on.
Yeah, but Jax, what have you been up to?
Work. I got a ton of work to do. My app is selling good, so that's good. A bunch of people are using it. Oh yeah, did you know I have an app coming out? I'm fancy. That means I can go to special rooms, just whatever. But yeah, that's selling well. I have a new program I'm working on, a DVD course, which is going to be fun. They'll have like a follow along thing for a bunch of people to work out with me.
You're going to be Billy Blanks? No one knows.
Oh yeah, Billy Blanks.
Do you actually know who Billy Blanks is?
Yeah, I do. I used to do Tybo back in the day.
Good old Tybo.
Yeah, I did Tybo back in the day. Tybo was a great workout.
I feel like Tybo died a little bit compared to like what Richard Simmons. Everyone knows who Richard Simmons is. Not a
Richard Simmons just did like more step up. Like, you're doing it. You're beautiful. Come on. And it was just like, okay, Richie.
I always just loved the double time parts of the Tybo. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Tybo's so great. So is Insanity. So yeah, I'm gonna have my own Jack's version of that. So that's gonna be super cool. I've been doing this.
Oh my god, can you call it Kaibo for Dragon Ball Kai?
Let's train like fucking Kai. That's good. I might try it. That's good.
Oh my god, you don't actually have to. I was joking.
That's actually, I can add something like that. Fit in the Dragon Ball Kaibo. That'd be funny. And then I'm doing this freaking diet with Saber and them because like I was like, oh, I can get shredded doing this just for the heck of it because I've already done it before. But I was just like, you know what? Saber's doing it. Tommy's doing it. I'll just
need
help
encouragement checks. We need our teacher to take our hand.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, Jax just needed some help. He's not very disciplined. He can only do it because his friends are on it.
Pathetic. So no, but like,
Jax, I'll show you the ropes.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's so hard to not eat sugar these days. But like, seriously,
it kind of is.
No, because like, what? These shits are staring at me right in the room. It's just like I can't.
Oh, the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have some downstairs.
Yeah, if I put them downstairs, my family will eat them. And it's just like I have to have.
I need to go get some. They started releasing like these like lemony ones sort of recently.
Lemon ups.
Meringue ones.
Oh my god, I had them last year for the first time. I was like, these are great.
Yeah,
like
fucking delicious.
Honestly, rivaling Samoa's like that good.
Yeah, they're fucking really good. You're like, oh my god! Like I keep staring at them. Like it's just like it's weird when your body's adapting to like no carbohydrates. It's just like
I was surprised with how many people hate Samoas.
That's
why?
What? Such.
Do they have nuts in them? Because I eat them.
No,
I like them.
No, it's coconut.
Oh, coconut. Okay, well, no, sometimes I can't. It's weird. My body is weird. Sometimes it reacts weird to coconut, but sometimes it doesn't. Like that one time at like EQLA when I had the coconut shrimp and my started coughing. That was weird. Huh. Ko-e-g. I don't know what the hell that means, Jordan. So yeah. But yeah. That's what I've been doing, working and all this crap.
But yeah, I guess we'll go on to topics. But before I do,
I was gonna say Q&A. I was like,
No, but before we do, I was going to mention Q&A. If you want to ask us questions, you can ask us on Twitter, or you can use Super Chats, which we do have a couple already. And also, I wanted to welcome Deandra Dudley, who is a new member in the chat. If you become a member, you can use custom emotes and have a little badge next to your name in the chat. So
hey, I'm a member, right?
I don't know. Are you? Well, you're part of the podcast.
I'm a member of this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I want to emote. But hey. Damn it. Let me fix my mic.
So I guess the first thing we'll talk about will be the Annie Awards.
I'm the WB.
Since we watched those last weekend, and we streamed them on Twitch, reacting to them. And it was...
Yeah, how was that?
It was good. Like, Klaus basically swept everything. It was like...
Are you surprised, though?
A clean sweep.
As it should.
I'm surprised it won like every single category it was nominated for.
Oh.
It didn't win the last one. Missing Link won.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. What are some highlights? Because other than Klaus like sweeping the thing, some of the presenters.
I was just like,
oh,
to so much of it.
Fucking Ed Asner acted like Ed Wunsler was hilarious. Like,
yeah, Ed Asner
what are you doing?
Was great.
How old are you? It's just like I'm too damn old to be acting this stupid.
He just didn't care. Like you can tell that he's like, what are they gonna do? Fire me? I'm gonna die tomorrow anyway. So like,
I made that joke too, so it's just like, oh shit.
I think it's great that he just seems relaxed in a way, like carefree. I think that's the word I would use.
Yeah.
Though my biggest gripe though is there are so many moments where you heard the staff in the background who are working the stage just whispering on the mic to, hey, please come off stage. And it's like, guys, stop, please. That is just the worst. Like I
They've always had that problem at the Annies, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
It's
sucks.
2020. They should fix it.
I agree.
Also, that one lady who is the voice of that kid from that one show. I'm being very specific here. She was the one who was like, we were surprised that she was like in her early 90s, yet she was like physically and mentally like just with
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like so she was just telling stories, like going on tangents, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's like listening to grandma."
Well, it's funny because when it's the people who are like the legendary folks of the industry, it's like you don't play it off.
Yeah.
But if it's like some new person who showed up and got an award, they're like, shut up, you're done.
Yeah.
You got a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, like that. You were telling me how that one little thing they did with the I forgot what the show was called, but it's where it's like these static images that like barely move, but they have like the mouth like overlaid onto them. And you said like you thought it was just like a shitpost, but it was actually a real show that happened.
Yeah, that was. I thought it was a joke when I first saw the footage. I was like, "What is this thing they put together for the Annies?" And then it's like, "Oh no, this was real. This is a thing."
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah, they just dubbed over it a little bit. Clutch Cargo in the chat. That's what it is. Yeah, it's something I never really watched because I don't think it ever reran on TV for the stuff I was watching. Because the older stuff that I grew up with was stuff that was on Cartoon Network, so it's like Hanna-Barbera's back catalog.
And now that's, man, Hanna-Barbera was like Boomerang when we were growing up, so like what is it now?
The stuff that was new when we were kids.
No, I meant like what is Hanna-Barbera now, since it's no longer Boomerang, because Boomerang is the stuff that we were watching. It's just old man shit.
I guess so.
Old man.
I mean, it was already old man shit when we were young.
I love the Flintstones. I watched the Flintstones a lot.
Yeah. The funny thing about the Flintstones is that the Flintstones and like the Jetsons are things that my dad watched when he was a kid. So
that's what my mom told me, that my grandfather would sit down and watch the Flintstones every night with a bowl of Czech cereal. Like that was like his ritual every night.
Adults are actually just children that are old.
They are. We never really grow up. We just like learn how to act in public.
Humans are just kids.
Yeah. No, you telling me that adults make cartoons? It's obviously kids.
Exactly. I love that argument because like legit anyone who calls like cartoons childish, I'm just like, for real, just who do you think makes them? It works every single time. I love it.
Yeah. Same thing for like any like medium that people call like immature or whatever.
Yeah, like the Explorer. Leave it the fuck alone.
It's like, oh yeah, this is I think some of my favorite moments, because Pele, you said this before, where like there are people who are surprised, where it's like, wait a second, like Thanos was animated, and it's like, oh my god, like what do you think?
Think a little bit, please.
Or it's like they see like Jurassic Park and the dinosaurs moving around, and it's like, that's not animated. It's like, you're fucking, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, it's real.
That
Good job.
me.
Yeah. I mean, with it helps with that the animatronics in that movie look
they look
great.
So realistic, and they blend perfectly. It's one of those weird things where like if you go back and watch it today, like again, it's just like that whole brontosaurus scene is just, oh fuck, that's fucking beautiful. Yeah. And then just like it's kind of sad how we're like Jurassic World came out so many years later and the dinosaurs look so fake compared to like the original ones. Like, because I was watching Lost World again, and Lost World, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Lost World is a fun movie.
Lost World's great.
That movie is fun as fuck to me. I love that movie. And then like all the dinosaurs in that movie look so good, like so fucking good. They're just like amazing, like the little chompies, the little fucking triceratops, the headbutting one, you know. All that shit.
I noticed that some of the Jurassic World stuff started to get a little bit better, especially with that short that they came out with Battle of the Big Rock. Because like that,
but that was like in the dark though.
Yeah, but like that whole scene where like he tips over the RV and like puts his head in, like that head that went in was like an animatronic, so that's why it looks so good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's good.
I watched Babe last night with my girlfriend, and when watching that film, it's funny seeing like how they use computer animation for the dog's mouths and like the pig's mouth a bit, but they did a good job where they're like, okay, we can do this, but we can't rely on it. We'll do angles where like the character talking is looking away from the screen at the talking to the character, and they have animatronics. They use it sparingly, which was I appreciate that. It's like they knew their limitations, and like we're not quite there yet, so we can fudge it and kind of use it, but we can't fully rely on it yet. Yeah, and I think the movie's aged quite well because of that. There's only one scene where like they actually have like the actor pig helping to herd these actor sheep, and the sheep were moving too slowly with the pig turning, so they specifically slowed down Babe turning, so it's like these multiple frame rates like stacked up on each other, and it's really weird seeing him turn when the sheep were walking past him, but whatever, it's a very minute like detail.
Yeah,
so, good.
Babe is funny. Also, fun fact, in the first movie, Babe was voiced by the Chucky Finster voice actress, and in the second movie, he was voiced by Tommy Pickles. That's funny.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew about Kavana. She did the first one, but
la la la. Yeah, but then like E.G. Daily did the second one. Both of those are good. I rewatched those like so often. Like,
it's actually a good sequel too. It's like, why is Babe so good? Like, the series is solid.
Because it's George Miller. Babe and Mad Max.
Babe and oh my god.
The important movies.
The important movies.
And Happy Feet.
Oh, God.
He has such a weird catalog of movies. So, what was the other thing we were going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Bojack, yeah. Yeah, let's talk about Bojack.
Oh, wow. What are we going to talk about? Oh, something
the thumbnail of the freaking POS
podcast. So yeah, Bojack had a its final episodes come out this month, or January 31st, that is. And because like the first half of the season was in October, I believe, and then they put off the second half until January, just to let us wait.
Just to give you a pen.
And we're probably going to talk a little bit spoilers here, but if there's anything you guys want to talk about that isn't spoilery, you want to get that out of the way first before we go to spoilers?
Have we all seen the entire series? We good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, just for the chat in general. I mean,
non-spoilers, I'd say that it is both a satisfying conclusion to me. I know there's some controversy. It makes it sound like they did something wrong. There are some clashing opinions of what people think about this finale and if they like it or not. I think it's good, but I've read some comments where folks are saying like, "Oh, the final episode was anticlimactic and had too many loose ends." So I guess we'll discuss that here in a bit. But yeah, it's interesting that this wasn't everybody's feeling so good about the finale, we're done here. Because going into it, I thought that Bojack would off himself. But I guess we'll save that, for later in the spoiler territory when we talk about what happened in the finale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can say that's not spoiler. I gotta be real.
Yeah, what you thought about the show as in general?
I liked the ending. I thought it was the third best season, I would say. Behind 2 and 1. I think 2 and 1 were the best.
Really? One is like one of the least favorites for people.
For people?
Yeah. People are like, the first season, it's so hard to get into it. I don't like it.
Really? I think the first 3 episodes are not that great. I think the rest of that season's fantastic. But I think 2 is the best straight up. Nothing, it's
Yeah, I actually
I
agree.
love this show. Like this show is like my favorite show, like favorite cartoon, which means it's my favorite show. But like here are the rest of the seasons, which are all great, and like season 2 is just like untouchable, man. Like it was really, really good. So, but yeah, I think season 6 was the third best in my opinion.
Yeah, for me, it's like season 2, 4, and then this one.
You want to hit spoilers?
Yeah. This good show.
Let me put the spoiler tag up. So, the spoiler
Fine.
Tag, yeah, the
4.
spoiler tag is up now. So
3.
if you don't want to hear any spoilers, just mute the stream.
2.
Then when we take it down, I'll unmute it.
1.
Or
out
just
there.
Got a blast.
unmute it. Yeah.
Got a blast.
Go through the
These bars rides a can whip.
The Virgin Bojack versus the Chad Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron, exactly. Oh my goodness.
Normal words, but a horse guy.
Okay, so spoilers are up.
Yeah, spoilers are up.
Yeah, this is literally the smallest spoiler ever. But I just want to start off by like, when I was driving to work today, I was just like, Katata, 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 Katata. Like I know that was last season 6, but like the episode with Princess Carolyn, like doing all the baby stuff.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
Man, the show has a lot of fun with like how it presents its ideas.
Itself, yeah.
It's like we're gonna do like this abstract narration for Diane when she tries to write her book, and how like it's all black and white, like stick figures, and how it like metamorphoses in her whatever
Metamorphosizes, yeah,
something like that in her minds. And then we also have that one. I mean, like the entire like show has moments where it's like this season did the when Bojack had his inner
the eulogy episode. Oh, that one, yeah.
No. The eulogy was cool. How he presented that, but like I'm talking about how he had that inner monologue. Was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up! You're fucking garbage! You shut the fuck up!" And it was like wonderful because it's like that's how a lot of people with mental illness and depression.
That was like season 4, right?
Yeah, it was season 4.
Yeah,
because that was when he was like messing up with Holly Hawk shit.
Yeah.
So
like with episode 15, how like Herb Gazaz introduced him, saying like all these things he is, and then the last thing he said, and a stupid piece of shit. And I was like, oh my god.
I like that. That seemed well. I forgot. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say it's just poetic. Real fast. The moment where they're in episode 15, halfway down, whatever. I think that's not the right title of the episode.
The View from Halfway Down.
That's it. When they were eating at the dinner table, someone in my comments, because I did my review today, which could have been a better video, but they said each dish in front of that person was the last thing they ate before they died. So,
yeah.
That.
Yeah, I thought that was like cool, and also like because I was talking to the guys last night about like that little like you could tell that he was dying sort of thing, because like to me like I picked up on it when he was just like, oh, why does this water taste like chlorine? Because like in the episode prior he was by the pool and he was like looking at it, and then like they had like a little thing and then he fell in. I was just like, well, he didn't show him fall in, but it was just like, okay, well, he's with all these dead people, he's tasting chlorine, he's clearly drowning or something like that. And so I was just like, yeah, like that was just the whole thing.
I like how it threw you off a little bit in the beginning where he's like, oh yeah, I've had this dream before.
Yeah. You know, which makes you think about he's had near-death experiences before. And also like what's something cool about Bojack, like the writers, it's like they're clever, they're getting at something. When the drip was coming off the ceiling and how it like would miss and hit him at times, it's like it means something. There's something going on. A deeper.
I like how you said in your review that it was like watching a David Lynch film.
Yes. Yeah. So let's talk about the episode that is the best episode from the season, in my opinion, and that's God damn it, I forget the title of it again. What's it called? Halfway Down.
The View from Halfway Down.
The View from Halfway Down. That episode is probably one of the most visceral reactions I've ever had while watching something. I had to pause it because I was existential dread of how it's like we're talking about death and how each one of these characters, how they lived their life, how what they were seeking, how many of them failed to achieve what they wanted and didn't even get that inner peace before going on. Like some of them didn't even have a choice before they went on. and the way they presented that room, the way they were all sitting down, the way they were all dressed, it's like this is like such a David Lynch thing. Like when Bojack's mom was dancing on stage, I mean, maybe it's just me looking too far into it, but I was thinking about that one girl from Eraserhead who's in the space heater. She like danced on stage. That big time David Lynch vibes with like the abstract ways they're presenting everything.
Yeah. So with this episode, I told you, Saber, how like and I also told Hero and Jax because I was talking to them about it last night. How after the episodes came out, I just wanted to watch them immediately. And I was just in my bed with my I was just in my bed with my laptop, and I had like all the lights off. And when I went to that episode, like it was like pitch black around me. So that was a very intense way to watch that episode.
The way they presented darkness as like the. Ugh.
Yeah.
And the fucking Venom symbiote trying to choke his ass to death.
I told you guys it reminded me of the nightmare stuff in
Little Nemo.
Little Nemo in Slumberland.
Little Nemo Slumberland. Yeah, like that whole season. I liked. I thought for the most part it was just like there's a lot of stuff where I cringe so fucking hard at times, like when they met like up with Charlotte again. I was just like, I'm cringing like this fucking way. I'm like, when he got the phone call, I cringed. I was like, oh fuck. And then like one specifically, like I talked to y'all about this last night, was when like he did the interview and everything went well, and I was just like, just leave it. Just
it was like, don't go back. Don't go back.
I forgot to mention this in my video, but like so there's cancel culture with people coming after you. There's blood in the water. Bojack did fuck up legally in the eyes of justice as far as the courts go. If it's being actually doing its job, that was negligence with Sarah Lynn, and I would definitely convict him of like second degree murder, where it's like
he did deserve to go to jail.
Yes, that was. I think he actually needed to go to jail because Bojack's a person where he almost needs to be slapped on the wrist and punished in order for him to make right and move on with his life. So. That was because that bothered me. I'm like, Bojack's getting better, but justice, like that, not in the sense of like, oh, you said something stupid on Twitter that wasn't breaking the law like 5 or 7 years ago, but instead you got somebody killed. That's a big difference.
Like did they show that in the previous seasons that he let her die, or was it just like did he like ever mention
implied? I thought it was like he.
Because I thought she just died when she was next to him.
I thought she just died when she was next to him. Unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think I'm missing something too.
I think she. I guess the chat will let us know. Probably.
It could be very well an opinion piece though, because some folks are wondering, did Hollyhock kill herself? I didn't even think about that until I was reading through my comments where folks were like, what did Holly's letter say? Did she kill herself? Was it a restraining order? Was it just a goodbye letter?
Why? What pieces would lead to it being a suicide?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. Because I always thought
that just seems a little too much to me.
Yeah, because to me, like when I watched it, the way I interpret it as like, it was just like, I'm done with you. Like, I don't want anything to do with you. And that was like his sisters. It was just like, oh, that's why he was like so hurt. And then like the last episode when we didn't get closure with it, to me, it was like a bittersweet thing where it's like, as much as I want it, I know realistically sometimes in life you don't actually get closure with people you want. So like that's a like real thing. But again, like as it's a character study, as Hero said last night, it is one of those things where it's just like I kind of wanted to have that too. Just let me see what happened with them. Just
I see both sides of it. It's like I'm actually just gonna repeat what you just said. Never mind. Go ahead, Saber. I was gonna like literally say the exact same thing.
These are such complicated, flawed characters, which are the best kind of characters to watch, in my opinion. Because like, it's funny actually. We watched Rango a few days ago. Hero and Paleo, myself, and Jax. You've seen it before, right?
Yeah.
I love at the start how Rango is like, oh, this is so great though, because he's talking to like some like plastic character, and he's like, what do you mean my character has no like definition or is like ill-defined or has no purpose? And then he was like, oh, that's right, conflict. I need conflict. And it's like, that's so true. Like that's just storytelling 101. But it's so cool to see like throughout these different seasons, the ups and downs. Bojack's getting better. Diane's kind of doing better. Oh, we're dropping. Mr. Peanut Butter. is in denial. Oh, he actually has real words of what he thinks and feels. He's not just some happy-go-lucky guy. Todd actually has, he's not an idiot. He's actually kind of profound at moments, which is like can be a bit like jarring.
Jarring, absolutely. Yeah.
So, are we going to keep praising it or talk about what we like before?
There's
talk about like
there's one more thing I want to talk about episode 15. And that was the line that Herb had said to Bojack was Bojack says, "Well, see you on the other side." And he says, "Oh, Bojack, no, there is no other side. This is it."
So that freaked me out because I'll just say this: we don't know what's after this life, so I'll leave it at that. But them presenting that in their story that this is the end, curtain call, which is kind of great because it's everybody on stage. They're doing their final performance before they died.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing how for Sarah Lynn, her life was all about put it on the biggest show. She definitely had attention problems. She didn't get love and attention from the people who matter in her life. She was used and abused and couldn't find a way to fill that gap in her heart. And then she died. All these are all broken people. There's not a single person in that room who was healthy in the head. And I think the one that hit me the hardest had to be Secretariat. Told his poem.
Oh yeah, that was intense.
That poem was beautiful. And how he is talking about how when he leapt, it synced up with how he's like, I refuse, I didn't like the view. I shouldn't have jumped. And you hear the door sucking him in. It's like that's death like grabbing onto him and pulling him into the void. And it's like that was so fucking good. And again, if anything I watch or read or whatever can get actual, me crying or I have to pause, like you did something right. To me, I will consider you like top tier writing and storytelling.
If you can get an emotional response, yeah.
I actually had the rest of my day derailed where I'm like, I can't, I'm so existentially like in my head messed up where I'm like, I have to walk away. I'm going to go get some good food tonight and watch something really wholesome and happy-go-lucky. I need My Little Pony.
That's true. That's true though. Like whenever somebody watch something fucked up, My Little Pony is like, it's honestly the greatest placebo, not even placebo because it works, but it's just like its greatest like care. We're just like, this is wholesome shit. It makes you just feel good. Yeah, that's all it is.
Most of the time.
Well, yeah, we don't watch that episode. Like, I'm not gonna have existential and go like, I'm gonna go watch this Apple parent die. All right.
Yeah. I do. You go ahead.
No, I was reading my comments and also like it was interesting and kind of comforting how many folks in my comments the video were saying like I relate to the death scene or I know you're feeling, and I'm like that's cool. It's really a testament that Bojack hit like a nerve with the audience because there are some things you can't relate with as if you're like I'm not depressed or I don't have anxiety but like death though is like that's something we all can relate to. So I thought that was quite a very universal thing to hit before the end of the show. I like that. Why can't I talk like this during my videos? Bojack's really good. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all next time.
Let's go a bit deeper.
I do think episode 15 was probably the best episode of the series, but I did love. Because Bojack has done this thing where I'm glad it ended at season 6 because they could only do this roller coaster of a man so many times before it lost its luster. And it was definitely like if there was one more season, really, like they ended it at a great time. But even though I've been on this roller coaster for a little bit of watching him get like go up and down, there's just something about I guess knowing that it was the final season and watching him actually like genuinely be in the best place of his life where he was a teacher, he was teaching people, he was sober, he was helping that guy get sober and not drinking while helping him get sober. It was just the best he's ever been. Put a genuine smile on my face that when he started drinking again, I shattered. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it's like we've been down this path and these characters take on more than just being fictional. It's like we know they're fictional, but it's like, when he started drinking, it's like, God damn it, all that progress is starting to go down the drain. And you're absolutely right here. This is one of the most important things also with telling a good story is knowing that like the Bojack went into itself knowing that it's got a story to tell. and here are the high points and low points, but here's the conclusion. And you're absolutely correct. One more season would have been too much, because how can you top anything like episode 15? Like that was like truly like the high point of the series. I like that inner piece that Bojack had on the phone with Diane at the end, and that was thing. But like, so what do you think about the epilogue? Because I know here you said you liked it a lot. Other Jackson and Paley, what do you all think? So I know some folks hated the epilogue.
I liked it a lot too. Like I thought it was like really good because like I like the whole talk he had with Diane. I like the whole talk he had with Princess Carolyn. I like the whole like fact that she finally got married to Judas. I liked how just that whole thing of him actually being in jail, but then like coming out and like it wasn't just like, oh yeah, he's fine, he's like free now. It's just like, oh yeah, he's
got to go back to jail.
Yeah, he's got to go back. I like that whole aspect. And then the whole thing with like him and Diane, like having their talk, like, oh, we might be friends but might not be, and it's just like very open-ended. I liked it a lot. I really did like that. Like the only loose end, because I know people are saying like there's a ton of loose ends, but for me it was just like I thought it was pretty good. Just the Hollyhock thing was the only thing I can go back and forth on. But like Hero said, it's just, however you want to take it. Like for me, it was just very much a choose your own adventure type ending where it's just like, you gave me what I wanted. You had me see all the characters I care about. And then, there you go.
There's, what?
Your podcast.
I was gonna say a couple of the last lines that I really liked from Bojack and Diane was like Bojack says, what can you do? Well, life's a bitch and then you die. And then Diane says, well, sometimes life's a bitch and then you keep on living. That was
what
good.
Bojack went through, because Bojack had a needed experience. And also, I was conflicted, because when I watched the epilogue, I was expecting a lot of like loose ends tied up, a lot of cameras like, here's Vincent, here's the penguin, here's the turtle. And it's like, no, we're focusing on the main characters because they're the ones we've been following. I appreciate that. It's almost like it's like real life, where and even Diane said, there are people who enter your life, help you grow, or you stumble and you learn a lesson from it, so you grow, and then you move on. You never see them again. And I like that.
So valid.
We didn't need like roll call, like what's everybody up to now? It's not like, because My Little Pony is different with its finale, because obviously it's.
Is it though? They're both horses.
Oh my
God. Would Bojack bang Twilight Sparkle?
He would.
I'm sure that's.
Is there art of that? I don't think I've ever seen art of that.
I hate that I know that.
Do you want me to send some shit to the? No. That's the topic for. We're staying.
So bringing it back. I do appreciate that they kept the focus, because again, like there's some stories going on. Hollyhock, what was the letter? Penny, what happened to her? Did Charlotte always hate Bojack? Did Bojack, what happened to his fortune? Is he completely broke now? Which I think they kind of alluded to, but it didn't matter. Focusing on the main characters, what they have to say is their final piece with Bojack, who's the common string in everything, and we're done. I'm like, that's okay. I'm good with that. We don't need all the answers answered or all the questions answered.
Right. On that point, yeah, I'm definitely in the opinion that this ending was just fine the way it was, because in a story like, let's say, I'm gonna pick out one of Saber's favorites. In Lord of the Rings, that's a story like I almost don't even know how to explain it, but it's like
I got you.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like that's the kind of story where it's like there should be no loose ends. Like it's not a story about life. It's just it's like it's its own piece, if you will. And it's like, please tell me, like, I suck at explaining this, but like Bojack though, it's just like life, and in life you don't get everything answered, right? It's not like just some fantasy magical story where you need to know that the villain died, or like a story from start to end. It's just like life, and I think
Bojack is more personal.
Fine.
Like I completely agree, because Lord of the Rings is a giant epic fantasy war, and it's there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of moving pieces with like people and cultures and language and history. So yes, you want answers for that. Now you don't need everything answered because there's still some mystery in Lord of the Rings and Tolkien's story in general. But for BoJack, it's like you're right. This is a personal story of people who are hopefully to some folks relatable, and you don't need you don't need everything answered. You know, you don't
have everything answered in your life, so.
I mean, I'm sure there's loose ends and everything. It all comes down to the pacing and the direction of like the writing, and these characters were more intimate, and I prefer like again. Let's focus on them. Let's tie up the loose ends that matter the most. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some loose ends in my life I wish were tied up. I wish.
Right there. There you go.
You gotta finish that vasectomy, man. I keep telling you.
Just halfway done. You know?
Oh god, that'd be so
that's disgusting.
So yeah, there's just one more thing I want to talk about before we move out of spoilers is that I'm glad that it is still stuck with some of the humor, like the whole just like Chicago style everything with Diane's boyfriend.
Oh yeah,
that was Schomburg.
And like even in episode 15, it's like, oh, a bird got in. It's just like, you know, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Everybody is just like an anthro person.
Yeah, that fucking pig woman just like, yeah, stop, like, you know, why do you talk like that? We're 2 minutes later.
And then like
losing sight of it's also as comedy, and you need that comedy because it's like, man, this is a really tense moment. Oh, honey melon or honey, whatever that melon's called.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, okay. It's kind of it kind of resets you to be ready for the next deep dive you're about to go.
You said you had some bad things to say. What were your bad things?
Yeah, what were your bad things?
I've been thinking about it because at first I liked this. Now I'm kind of like, no, I don't. Judah and Carolyn. I never saw anything romantic with them at all.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
To be honest.
To me, that was like kind of like no, because like for me personally, like when he was introduced and they showed like how loyal and stuff like that he was, I was just like, oh, okay, I can see where this is going. He's ending because like I think what it was because like because this is like a big leap, but whatever. Like in Sabrina Age of Teenage Witch, not the Netflix one, the classic one. Like she hooked up with Harvey, she hooked up with Josh, and then she hooked up with this other guy. But then like she always had like this, like Harvey was always like supportive and all that stuff. So like I always had a feeling he'd be endgame, and then like you know. He was, and spoiler. But anyways, like with Judah, like I don't know, he just gave me those same vibes. So I guess that's why I saw it. Like that's why it was like.
I didn't see it coming, but it was overridden by the fact that I care about Princess Carolyn as if she was family. So I'm just glad to see her happy, which is a total cop-out answer, but that's where I'm at.
No. Because like, I mean, for what it's worth, like, I guess it just felt very quick. I mean, maybe that's my problem. I wish there could have been maybe like more time to discuss it with Judah and her. Because I liked her chemistry so much more with the mouse guy.
Yeah, the mouse guy was like really like perfect for her, but like, yeah.
That being said, I adore Judah. I love him.
I was so glad to see him back.
I teared up when he came back into Carolyn's life, and you can tell that there was like this much needed order being restored. I'm like, right on. Like Judah's he's a good guy, and they're good for each other. But I never thought like in the sense
marriage, right? Yeah.
But he is so funny. It's like because I remember when I first started watching this show, like I don't know, like I guess I have like this prejudice about like anthro people hooking up with humans. But I remember I was like so grossed out when like the humans would hook up with like the animal characters. The first season. But then like later on, it just became so normal.
Kind of forget.
Yeah,
like legit okay. Forget.
Yeah,
until a girl's like on top of a moose and you're like, oh yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, like fucking like that girl riding fucking Bojack and like so many of them. It's just like this is odd to me. I don't know. It just made me just go
as the dumb chickens being eaten by the smart chickens.
Yeah.
That was fun.
The only thing that I really didn't like is just I think Todd's arc is pretty weak.
I don't like Todd in general.
Everybody else, yeah.
He's a fucking bum.
Yeah.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, people love Todd.
Yeah, he's like a freeloader.
Yeah.
Oh, by
His
the way,
mom thing seemed like it was kind of out of left field.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
I thought his mom was gonna be dead, and his dad was lying.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. Oh God, what's the actress lady who showed up?
Margot Martindale.
Yeah, Margot,
Fuck yeah! I'm so glad that she got her last big role, and she was too good of an actor. That was so believable. Like, I almost got someone killed.
It was in the Diane episode. Something that is like just for me. I don't know. It just like got me thinking for like a day, and I was just like, oh God. Was it like she was having those not flashbacks, but like inner visions, if you will, about people being like, you were bullied, but maybe you deserved it. Like those like little drawings that she had or whatever. And one of them was just like her dad came up, and her dad was like, you keep blaming everyone else, but you're the one constant here. And I was like, oh, jeez. Because there's some problems. There's some problems I have. I'm like, why is it this way? Why is everyone like this? I'm like, maybe it's me. Like, I don't know. That like threw me off like my game so bad.
That's why I love it.
That's good writing though, because there's a lot of people who are depressed where it's like, am I the problem? Is my head stuck up my own ass, possibly, and I'm the one who's causing problems. Everybody else is fine. And those inner thoughts I think one of the scariest moments for storytelling and for just reality in general is when you legitimately can't tell what's reality. Like in one house where like things are upside down and you're like, what's happening? Who's actually seeing things properly? That's terrifying.
Yeah.
What is existence? We can't even interpret it. What's real or not. All right, that's it.
Yeah. All right. One more thing. What were you gonna say?
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say, like, to piggyback off what Hero's point was, like that whole thing, what he said there, like there is so much value. Like, I love what Bojack does. Like everyone who watches this show, like there is something, like at least one thing that you'll be, okay, I relate to that, and like it'll hit you just like deep. Like there are like several things that just hit me personally deep. Like this is like the one thing that that like sort of like hit me was like the little bullying line thing where it's just like, you used to bully me. And she's just like, maybe you deserved it for blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, oh shit. And then like, I started thinking, and like, I'm not condoning bullying or anything like that at all. Like, I just want to make it perfectly clear. But like, and sometimes like, like those people who are a bit like smart alecky and smart asses to people who are popular, who are just like minding their business. And then it's just like, oh, okay, you want to come at me, and then they come at them just a bit too hard, and it's just like that sort of thing. I flash back to certain instances in high school, not for me or anything like that, but I've seen just in public, and I was just like, oh fuck, that just made me feel like,
One more last thing, peanut butter. It was so in character with him and his energy, where he's like, yeah, I'm sure we'll turn out just fine. Oh, we're done. Like, oh, apparently we're done. Like, that was so hilarious. I was just so abruptly like, we're done here. Because that's how this peanut butter is. It's like, oh, moving on. He also felt it weak, but like, at least it was somewhat in character for him to be like, we broke up.
I love the conversation he had with Diane, though, where like, they didn't use the word stepping stones, but sometimes like you have people in your life that you need to use as stepping stones to get to the person that you are, and they just didn't meet at the right time when they were both like had their shit together. And the way he handled it, and he's like, I don't know. In that moment, I was like, there's the character. There he is. Yeah, I love that bit.
So yeah,
the clown joke though was good too. The iron sad dog.
Yeah.
Like the Pagliacci or whatever. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So the last thing I wanted to say was I love how they kept it Hollywood throughout the entire series until the end, where they're like, oh, but we're not going back to Hollywood. It's Hollywood now. Because they got to be. All right, so I'm gonna put the spoiler screen off.
I'm gonna pee real quick. Too much water.
So, all right, spoilers are off, so you can unmute the stream. I'm gonna message Kari real quick because she asked me to message her when we were done.
Someone's making fun of your clock saver.
Yeah, it just went off.
That's a fancy, wonderful clock, though. Look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, but it goes off every hour.
I can't look at those kind of clocks without thinking of like an animation video I saw using like clocks like to teach people. I look at clocks and I just think of animation now.
All right.
Random tidbit.
We don't have too much as far as like topics go, as far as the stuff that we usually talk about related to the stuff we're talking about.
What?
Stuff related to the usual things we talk about.
Well said.
Oh, it's a really complicated sentence.
But there's going to be a remake of Bambi in the style of the Lion King remake.
Oh,
What was that?
well, Bambi's like closer to a nature documentary than The Lion King? Question mark? No, it's not. Not really. Never mind. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah. And there's also going to be a Pinocchio remake, but it's going to be headed by Robert Zemeckis.
Oh, can it be cool? Can it be like a horror Pinocchio, like Pinocchio's Revenge in the 90s, which was like a fun horror movie?
Del Toro's working on the the Zemeckis one, I believe. So
He's gonna make that shit scary then.
Bring it.
Oh, that scene when they're turning.
I thought Del Toro was doing his own one, like it is as like separate from Disney, because like there's like three Pinocchio projects going on right now.
It rains and pours, right?
Because there's gonna be like a stop motion one. I think that's the one that Del Toro's working on. I don't know. But yeah, there's yeah, that's weird. Oh, speaking of live action adaptations, there's going to be a live action One Piece developed for Netflix.
Oh, are you fucking serious? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That is, do you not? That is a big deal because like One Piece is like the juggernaut in Japan. Like that shit makes fucking shit. This shit is insane. Like that is so. The fact that he's actually giving this property to Netflix. That's a big deal in the anime where like the fact that Oda finally gave like, oh yeah, sure, go do that. Like that is a big deal in the anime. Like YouTubers have all been like losing shit about this. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I wonder if they're gonna make them all the races they actually are, because like Luffy's Brazilian instead of like Asian. So like I wonder if they'll get like that'd be cool to get a Latino guy to play Luffy. Zoro's Japanese. Though I wonder if they're gonna make Zoro have green hair. Oh, they'll probably just have that fucking Asian like stripe in the hair they used to do in the early 2000s.
Yeah, right.
And they just like, oh yeah, the Zoro with his green stripe there. Oh man, that's crazy.
Did any of y'all watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I did. It was sad. It's like there was this one part. It's like his eye shield 21. So it was like this one part where all the I forget. I think it was it wasn't the Chiefs. It was the 49ers. 49ers. They like got the lead early on, and then they all did like this like freaking Ginyu Force JoJo pose and like the thing together. Like, oh yeah, we're winning. And then like 15 minutes later, like the Chiefs just like fucking obliterated all of it. It's just like they're like, yeah, like you got too cocky, and they just like ran the ball and destroyed them. And it was just like, that dude is getting laid hard tonight. Like he made a game-changing play. It's just like, yeah, you were getting. But
oh yeah,
Shakira stuff.
Yeah. Ryan just said in the chat like Shakira. Yeah, she had an outfit that looked like Gazelle.
You think she did it on purpose?
Yeah, she
probably.
Did.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Shakira's a nerd.
You can't mess up that badly.
No, Shakira is like a nerd though. She likes like.
Oh, is she a nerd?
Yeah, she likes nerdy shit. Like she was like in an interview talking about something. Like I was like, oh well, I didn't expect that. That's cool.
Apparently, when they were designing Gazelle, like Shakira was like, make her hips bigger.
Yes, dude, you see how the way Shakira moves her fucking yes, like that whole shit, like that whole gif of her and J-Lo. First off, like Shakira just blew J-Lo out the water with that hip shit. I'm sorry, like I love you, J-Lo, but Shakira she's a beast at what she does. Like that was awesome. Yeah, that whole like little halftime show, that was amazing. I like that little halftime show, was good. And then the commercials were funny. Like the fucking, what was that one where the fucking, I can't remember. What the fuck was it? It was some creature. Oh god, I can't remember. I'm blanking right now.
Are you talking about Baby Nut?
No, not Baby Nut. I would have remembered Baby Nut. That was stupid.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl because I was watching Re:Zero for the first time. Watching anime during the Super Bowl.
Fate Zero?
I like it so far. No, a Re:Zero.
Oh.
It's another
Isekai.
Yeah, Isekai, sure.
Isekai. So it's a Kai like King Kai from Dragon Ball?
Exactly like that. Like that. Mm-hmm. You got it.
Perfect.
So we have some unfortunate news. 2 deaths, actually.
Oh no.
Versus Kobe Bryant, which that was very surprising because like
very
it was
sudden, right?
Yeah.
Helicopter crash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember when I first heard about it, I was just like, because I remember I kind of blew it off because I was like, I heard a helicopter crash, and I was just like, I mean,
it sounded fake. Like when I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think actually I saw like Saber post about it first in Discord, and I was just like, no fucking way. And then I went and looked it up, and then I was just like, holy shit. And then like you heard like, oh, his daughter died, and then these other people died too. And it's just a heartbreaking thing, and it's just
I think that messed me up even more, like, and his daughter too. I was like, dang.
Yeah, it's freaking sad.
Come on.
Poor guy.
It's like if you ever need a reminder that death can just appear wherever.
Yeah.
You can be basically close to a billionaire. Doesn't
matter.
Yeah, no shit was suck. I mean, like what? Like it really. Like I remember social media just like sort of like while there was a lot of good, there was just like a lot of people just annoying the fuck out of me because they kept bringing up allegations from the past that were just like they're not set in concrete, just allegations. And it was just like that's not the point. His daughter died. His daughter had nothing to do with anything, and like talking about like the man, it was just like ridiculous. It's just like let the people mourn for a person and his daughter.
Oh my goodness. There was the New York Post? They commented like Kobe's wife cannot complete a sentence right now without crying. It's like, can you leave this lady alone?
Yeah.
That's misery.
That's unbelievable.
That's why
it's going through.
No, because it's fucking terrible too. Because like, you know, like we always talk about like how like, oh yeah, being that sort of famous. I mean, like the money would be great, but it's just like being that famous where you just can't even go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese or the mall or some shit like that without being swarmed. Like that's so fucking annoying. So like the fact that she was in that life and now it's just being hounded every day. Like I can just my prayers go out to that woman. Like seriously.
Could you imagine just for a moment the sheer terror to see for Kobe though, this poor guy look into his daughter's eyes and she has the fear of like what's about to happen. I couldn't. It seemed like it can't even grasp it in my mind. It's terrifying. It's just it's sad. It's sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So rest in peace, and hopefully his family can find peace as well. So
yeah, rest in peace.
And to the other folks who died too. That sucks. Who's the other person?
Terry Jones, one of the founders of Monty Python and director of a lot of the films.
He died. He was like 74, right?
77. He had dementia.
Oh shit!
Yikes! That makes that story a lot worse. Okay.
Yeah, that makes that story really sad. But also, it's just like when someone has that sort of disease, it's just do you want them to like keep living in that sort of way? I'm not saying like in a fucked up way or something like that, but it's just like they're deteriorating day after day after day, and it's just like, this is heartbreaking.
They aren't really themselves at that point. It's like you're living with a curse.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all like interacted with someone with dementia? Because it is just a nightmare. Like, I don't think anyone could live with that.
Well, that's why I thought Coco was sweet because I know it's like probably more Alzheimer's for Coco. But like that scene at the end was like beautiful because there are people who are like they're gone, they're just sitting there and they're just a husk of themselves, and it's like heartbreaking because they're there but they're not. That's
that seemed more like Alzheimer's for what she had because it reminded me a lot of my grandma when she was about to pass away.
It's just so rough to look at people who have dementia. Like it's not your choice to make at all, but you look at them and it's like. It almost seems like you'll be more at peace once you just passed on. It's just, it's the worst.
That's horrible to say, but it's true. Like, it's really true. Like, there are some people who are just like there are people who have like such horrible, painful diseases and they're not going to be cured from it. And they're just in pain every day. And it's just like, put them down. I mean, not in a way, it's sad. Just let them go.
I was going to call this episode POS episode something. Death comes for us all or something. That's been the common theme. Let's talk about some other fun stuff.
What's happening? We need to watch My Little Pony Friendship.
Let's talk about life. Life is
Pony ponies.
Let's see. So Ryan had a bunch of the stuff for the topics for the podcast. There's a lot of trailers, but I didn't really watch any. Because there was a trailer for Mulan, No Time to Die, the 25th Bond film or something.
Fucking Fast 9
yeah,
shit.
Fast 9.
9. Oh my god.
9.
So many.
Technically
There's
10
gonna
if
be-
you count Hobbs and Shaw.
No, because Fast 10 is going to be Fast 10 your seatbelt, so that's going to be the next one. That's going to be.
Best in your shit. Oh my god, shut up.
Fucking John Cena and The Rock are going to have like superpowers and shit like that. Like,
Oh yeah,
but I forgot The Rock
there was the Minions spot, and
that?
for the Super Bowl, which the full trailer's coming out on Wednesday. And
Ew.
the thing is, like the poster for it, it's just straight up ripping off the third SpongeBob poster.
Really?
Yeah, for the third SpongeBob movie coming out in May. Like the poster looks too similar. It was like, and they're both like yellow characters, so like.
And Minions. Wait, who's more popular? Oh, I say SpongeBob's way more popular than Minions, but like
As far as like box office go, Minions will definitely make more.
Okay, Minions make. Okay.
Actually, which one is? That's a good question.
Because like
I'm just going by like box office numbers because like the
Yeah,
SpongeBob
I'm
movies
talking
have gone nowhere near what this Despicable Me franchise has got.
Because I'm trying to think, like, wait, here, what was the nice way of saying conventional people? Conventional people
I'll be right back.
don't like they love both this stuff, but it's just like, like, yeah, I'd probably say Minions. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sad.
So I think that's really all that I would want to talk about for the podcast. Cool. So if you want to ask questions, you can ask us on Twitter, or you can use a super chat. And we have a few super chats already. So I'll go ahead and look down here and see what they are. So the first one was from Del18. What's your unpopular opinion with Valentine's Day?
I have to do a fucking video every fucking year because I messed up doing that shit every year. This one's year, I'm actually happy. This one, and I didn't film it, but I have the idea for it already. So, yeah.
Obligation. I didn't like that. Where it almost like forces you to reciprocate love when in reality you should just do it because you want to, when you want to, not that it's expected of you. I don't like when companies do that. When industries are like, we have to make a new holiday to push our products. We have to guilt people into it. It's like, I don't like that.
Well,
yeah,
my unpopular opinion is that Sonic the Hedgehog is going to be the best Valentine's Day movie ever made.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If you don't have a date, you're the odd one out. Yeah. I know that feeling, Deli.
From Nathan Albanese. Can you say to the viewers, check out Bronies against MS? MS?
What the fuck's that mean?
Multiple sclerosis.
Oh.
It's a disease. Hey, Lemmy.
Super chat from Editman RGG2. Glitchiest games you've ever played and or seen. Mine's WWE 2K20 from last year. Oh yeah, I've seen that one like glitch out really bad. So the glitchiest games I've ever played or seen.
Sonic 2006.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That was super glitchy. I remember playing it the first time. I was like, oh, I love this guy. I was like, no, this is terrible. Jedi Fallen Order Night, whatever was it called?
What, the new one?
Yeah, I keep seeing people say it's glitchy. I mean, I've only played a level because I've been super busy with work, so I don't know. And like I don't know the fighting in the game. I'm so used to playing Revenge of the Sith for PS2, so like the fighting in the game feels weird to me. So it's just like,
Nice.
Yeah.
Enigma Prince. Asking thoughts on Funimation axing interspecies reviewers after 3 dubbed episodes, and
are they dubbed 3?
And for each of you, what mythical creature do you wish to bang and rate?
You already know that. Like, do I have to say it? You know what I would say? Like,
No, hold on. He said rate By the
Yes,
way,
rage.
audience.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
rage.
No, I'm declaring that because it sounded close to something else, and I didn't want people to get the wrong idea.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh,
RATE.
RATE. Okay, we are not getting canceled over this. Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So what? There's 3 dubbed episodes. Did they dub 3?
I thought they only.
I thought
did
they
2.
just did the 1.
Yeah, I thought they did the. Yeah, shit. Because it's weird to me. It's like
Because if
Funimation-
they did dub the other 2, I'll go watch them.
Yeah, I'll watch it. There's fucking Valkyrie because like the freaking Valkyrie. They have this series called Valkyrie something show on there. So it's like pretty much Soul Eaters with
Like
lesbians.
mermaid something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Valkyrie Mermaid, and it's pretty much like Soul Eater with like titty lesbians. And what happens is like the way they like power up into weapons is like the girls will rip out their massive tits and then they'll rub them on each other and then they'll start like making out and then they'll turn into weapons. And it's just like, this is hentai. This is fucking softcore hentai. This is what this is. Like, you can't tell me anything other. Like, you dubbed all
Are you talking about Funimation with Ishizoku?
Yeah.
Because they dubbed 3 episodes apparently. So I just want to see
I'm looking forward to the 4th episode where
succubuses.
no, it's about how Jesus died for your sins. Jax, you still have a chance to turn away from that.
Oh no, dude, I'm so lonely. This is like that.
What mythical creature would you bang though?
Snake girls. This is fucking easy. Is there
Yeah.
snake girls in? I've been waiting fucking.
Oh yeah, I mean you saw the snake guy, so there's gonna be snake girls.
There better be. I swear to God.
What's your favorite Bible, Saber?
Look, hero. Look, not all of us want to fuck a bird like you, but it's okay. Anyways,
Is that the first one that came to your mind? Just made something up?
but no, I know you're a succubus. You're a succubus.
Okay.
Bro. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But
parents-
I'd say the cowgirls definitely.
Yeah.
I prefer. That's not my favorite football team.
When that hashtag was going on, where like, oh, we're making fun of the Cowboys, we're counting the cowgirls. I was so disappointed by that hashtag. I was like, this is not what cowgirls are for.
So it's lame. Only God, the only.
They can be.
Okay, Mr. Furry Reviewer.
Y'all need to go to Sunday school. Y'all need to go.
Okay, Dad, go be that father of that pride over there.
I'm gonna baptize him. You're not looking. I'm gonna go in the water.
Baptize you like a friggin' Homelander.
Homelander.
Yeah, it is I don't know. You might have said this while I was gone, but on a more serious note about that, it is really a bummer that they hired these voice actors and actresses, and they found out on Twitter apparently just like how everyone.
That's
else
how they
did.
found out?
Yeah, they didn't.
Oh,
tell
that
them.
sucks.
Yeah, they found out on Twitter.
They found out on Twitter that
With
like
everyone
there
else.
was a hyena girl dicking down a boob angel. It's fucking that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess
that
penetration.
really sucks for the actors.
Yeah, that's really I'm a little disappointed with Funimation. Like, I understand if the show is not up to your moral standards. That's fine. I'm not gonna hate on them. But
Hero.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, but like that whole Valkyrie maid shit makes that moral standards thing go out the.
yeah, okay. I haven't
fucking-
seen it, but I believe you. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
If Valkyrie Angel didn't exist and that was their argument, I'd be like, okay, sure, that's not a problem. But the fact that you didn't look into it, no one knew what the show was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously. It's just ridiculous.
You hire people and then just silently fire them. I don't know, that's all messed up.
Yeah. We get paid like weekly too, so this is fucked up. Lost a bunch of paychecks, lost a bunch of jobs.
Okay, we got another super chat here from Tyler, asking thoughts on Maxwell Adams' Dead Meat being canceled.
When Maxwell Adams was canceled, what do you do?
No, Dead Meat being canceled. That was a project he was doing.
Okay.
He's the guy that did Billy and Mandy, right?
Yeah, he
Is
did
that the
Billy
right
and
guy?
Mandy.
Okay, yeah,
Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, he was doing a project called Dead Meat. I guess it got canceled, huh?
Oh shit, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Sucks, man. Hope you get another series.
Yeah. All right. From Nathaniel Foga on Twitter. Do you guys have any funny Valentine's Day stories?
How alone
How
I am.
sad will it make me look if I say no?
How sad will it make me look? Just go on my channel, type in Happy Valentine's Day. You'll see something for the last 7 years. There you go. That's all I'm
They're actually very funny videos. You should go watch them.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
I'm so depressed.
From Connor Johnson on Twitter, this is more of a statement, but it's interesting. Says if you're looking for a criminally overlooked French animation, then I highly recommend the works of Michael Ocelot.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
His work is utterly gorgeous. Okay.
Michael Ocelot. How do you spell Ocelot?
Michael Ocelot, like a cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's a cool name. How do you get that name?
That is kind of a rad name, yeah.
How the fuck do you get a badass name like Ocelot?
Oh, these do look very nice. How about that?
Oh shit.
It says one of the most underrated anime films I've seen is a movie from 1983 called Twice Upon a Time. And no, I'm not referring to the Doctor Who special from a while back. This movie is pure genius in both story and visual presentation. It's a must-watch. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's got some nice black curls in his stuff too.
And I saw that one as well. Yes. Interesting.
From Cartoon Network Fanatic. What are your guys' expectations for the Oscars this year? I just hope that Klaus wins Best Animated Feature. That's really my hope.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
No, I don't, because I don't know that, unfortunately.
For me, I remember I was like sort of sweating. No, actually I wasn't. When Spider-Verse was announced, I was like, yeah, Spider-Verse is gonna just tank everything because Spider-Verse is Spider-Verse. But yeah, I feel like this is just so incredible that because I don't know, I know people what is it up against, Paleo?
What, Klaus? It's up against Toy Story 4, Frozen 2, I Lost My Body, and was Wuthering With You the one, or was it something different?
Who votes?
No, How to Train Your Dragon 3.
Who votes for these things? That's my question.
The Academy.
How do you vote? The Academy, so you don't. It's not like
it's a bunch of industry people.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully these industry people, which is saying a lot, will be like, oh yeah, shit, this fucking good. Was Klaus Klaus didn't get a Golden Globe, did it?
No, it was
no.
Missing Link.
Fuck him.
Was Missing Link better than Klaus?
Oh, Missing Link, not Frozen 2. Oh, that's right. Frozen 2 wasn't nominated. It was Missing Link instead. Yeah.
This is bullshit. Yeah, God, I would kill a cat for a cookie right now.
You know what?
Nothing. My body feels weird.
Saber, what about you? What are your expectations for the Oscars? Because I know you've been watching a lot of the nominees.
I've been trying. I haven't really recently, but I hope Parasite wins for Best Picture. I watched Jim's video today, or his live stream talking about his predictions. What was it? I can't recall exactly what he said. I was kind of tuning in and out, but he thinks Klaus will win. I hope it wins too. I think Netflix has been pushing hard on that front, so hopefully
and it's been winning a bunch of awards recently from other award ceremonies.
It would be a good victory for folks to go, okay, maybe 2D can be utilized once more, but in a different way. So that'd be cool to see if this movie was the turning point for that. Or is the turning point.
Cartoon Network Fanatic asking, controversial question. What are your thoughts, guys' thoughts on the YouTuber J Station?
He's a scum. He's a
scumbag. Yeah.
Scum.
Well, what happened?
Scum.
Tell me the
tea. Y'all gonna have to explain.
Yeah.
Tell me the tea.
Station is a YouTuber. He's over 5 million subscribers. He makes these clickbaity fake videos where he's like, Etika dies. Ouija board communicate with Etika.
Oh, fuck that guy. I seen that video. Yeah. Fuck that piece of shit.
Oh.
He does constant that. He did it with a bunch of other people. He even sent on Twitter, I won't do it for Kobe Bryant. And it's like, has it come to this point where we need confirmation from you so we know? You're such a classless fucking piece of shit human being with no character, no like quality about you that you cash on people's deaths. Like, fuck you. And I hope YouTube bans them because they're trash. Like recently, he like said his girlfriend died, but then he's like, oh, it's fake. He even tried to communicate with her and with his Ouija board nonsense.
Fucking idiot.
And apparently his girlfriend, they broke up. She uploaded a video explaining what happened. He copied that video, uploaded his channel, then he struck her video down. And he's just a he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't understand how like YouTube allows people like that to keep making videos when like other people like Mars Reviews got his channel hacked and like he's struggling to get it back.
Do not download those sponsors who are like, click on this link to
there's some sponsors going around now in YouTubers' emails where like if you click on a link, it'll just like give access to them to your YouTube channel.
I just
fucking weirdos.
I delete all my sponsors unless it's coming through my middleman. I'm deleting all of them. So
yeah,
I got like at least I think 12 emails doing the link stuff. Click on this link, and it's like nope.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
You have a middleman?
I got a middleman for everything.
Maybe you can have it for everything.
Even for pooping. I just poop right here. He takes it to the toilet.
Where do you think I was just?
Deli18 asking on Twitter, would you walk across a tightrope over a canyon for $500,000? I am too afraid of heights to do that.
Absolutely, that 500,000. You better make that 500 billion legit.
Wait, he said what?
No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fall and die.
500,000.
Wait, he said what now?
Walk across a tightrope over a canyon for $500,000.
Does he specify walk? Does he specify walk?
Walk.
Like, if he says like
walk, not crawl, not like hanging.
From I was gonna do this thing,
walk
like
on
like
it.
that, because I can do
The
that.
actuality is no, there's no amount. That's the actuality. But like, it's funny that you said 500,000. Like, literally never in the universe.
Have you ever seen that one documentary about that guy who walked on the tightrope?
And he was just like, why'd you want to do that?
Yeah, he walked on the tightrope on the World Trade Center. Yeah, I was like, that
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh God. Yeah, because I saw the documentary. I didn't see the movie made of it though.
Yeah, with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah.
That kind of stuff, like the YouTube videos where people are like, "Here we're doing some really dangerous stuff, really high up in the air." I can't watch those videos.
I'm so glad that YouTube didn't exist back then when he did that, because he did that like in like the 70s. It was like he just wanted to like walk in high places.
There's a difference between your hardcore video being on YouTube and then being on Live Leak.
Yeah, Live Leak. I was about to say that literally because like I've seen like so many. I hate to admit it, but like once you go down that rabbit hole, like you don't see the body or anything like that, but it's just like, oh, parkour fails, and then the person's just like trying to jump from building to building. Well, you don't see the body.
There's that one guy who's like one of the best in the world, and he was hanging off a building with his friend and his girlfriend watching, and they were filming him, and then he just couldn't pull himself up, and he just dropped and died.
Yep. Okay. It's just like
his girlfriend's voice screaming as he dropped. And
let me ask you. There's a site that shows people just straight up dying.
Yeah, it's called Live Leak, dude. There's like
websites with that shit. It's you can
there's a
stuff ever.
Yikes! That is the worst thing.
No. There's horrible shit here, Sasha. Like we would never ever like show or anything like that. Talk about it, but like there was this one site, like some like there was one site and there's one other thing I was talking about, but it's like fucking just disgusting abomination. You just feel like disgusted afterwards because like there's one with like fucking cartel members doing shit to their victim, and it's just like, oh, this is why am I watching? And like it's just like this.
Yeah, no.
At first I thought it was fake.
Never in life.
Yeah, because I thought it was fake. I thought this is just like a fake thing, but it was just like, nope, that person head with the machete. Fuck, that fucked up. That my day. Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's out there. There's videos of like the drug cartel people doing stuff that makes like Al Qaeda look like Girl Scouts. So
yeah.
Well, we are really talking way too much about death on this podcast.
Yeah, man. Why are you talking about me? Fucking.
Oh my god.
Wait, is it classic or that generic stuff?
That's
the nicest thing.
That's the nicest thing I ever said.
What?
Death.
This is going to be POS Podcast Death. Just like this.
We got a super chat from Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
That's fucking good. That's fucking genius. Cthulhu. That's good.
Yeah, he said, saw a Bojack Horseman title, found a discussion about anime titties. I like this podcast. Yeah, we go on we go on tangents like that all the time. So from a ventriloquist, if you were a bounty hunter or assassin, what would your weapon of choice be?
Like a real weapon or a fake weapon?
Gunblade.
I mean,
That's
like,
my answer.
you know what's funny is back when I was 5, I actually did want to be a bounty hunter for the longest time when I grew up, just because I was obsessed with Boba Fett.
Nerd.
I know, it was so bad because I was just like, I want to be a bounty hunter when I grow up, because I was reading these comics with Boba Fett and had all these action figures of Boba Fett, and I was just like, he's so cool. And then like I learned like, oh shit, this is dangerous. I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. But yeah, I don't know. If it's fictional, give me all the shit that Boba has or the Mandalorian has.
Arm cannon, like Samus.
Yeah, arm cannon. Yeah, fuck yeah! Give me all the stuff. Can I be like an amalgam of Samus and Boba Fett and Master Chief, even though Master Chief's a soldier and all that? And
well,
Doom
everything
Slayer,
Samus has just completely dwarfs what Master Chief and Boba Fett has. So
My character is more powerful than your character.
It's true though.
Can Samus beat Goku?
Yeah.
Samus would look at Goku and die, okay? Like,
It's so funny if someone's like at church talking about God and like, bitch, can you fight Goku?
Well, actually, the angels are stronger than Goku, so you need to read the manga.
are there people that are stronger than Goku?
Yeah, there's the fucking angels are stronger than Goku.
I've read
like
the
this
Bible
whole, like
manga.
plot point.
There's a lot of OP characters in the Bible.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, in the Bible. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking like there's some angel characters in Dragon Ball or something.
Yeah, there
Okay.
are angel characters like Whis from Dragon Ball Super, like with Beerus. Like Beerus is a god of destruction,
That says
Whis,
That says
Yeah.
East to Jax.
Whis is fucking just yeah. He's OP as fuck. Ugh. Yeah, I get you.
From Rod's Variety on Twitter, asking what film should win Best Picture at the Oscars.
Wow.
I wish Lighthouse.
No.
Yeah, I do wish Lighthouse was nominated. That was good.
Oh, like just straight up best. I thought you were talking about animated. Okay.
Yeah, Best Picture. I haven't seen them all yet. I've yet to see Irishman, Parasite, and Little Women. Those are the ones I'm going to watch this week before.
You have to see Parasite.
I watched
Yeah.
Parasite over the weekend. It's really good.
It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I
I think that's like the only Oscar movie I've seen. But that's fine.
But out of all the ones that are nominated, I mean, the ones that I've seen, I think Jim also had this, is where like he wasn't really like leaning one way or another with a lot of them, whereas like he wouldn't be upset if any of them like won. So from Ryan Walterson asking favorite Looney Tunes character and favorite classic Looney Tunes / Merry Melodies cartoon.
Taz is my favorite, and then my favorite cartoon is just that whole Rabbit season, Duck season. That shit cracks me up. That shit broke me as a kid. I remember I was laughing so hard. My parents were like, "Are you okay?" Because I was just like, "Rabbit, Duck, fire!" And he just fucking shot his face off.
I think I want to say Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh, boy, I said.
Boy. Like Louisiana steak, no curls.
Wasn't there some shit post where it had Foghorn Leghorn calls a black guy a boy, and he's like, "What's that?"
Boy, I say, boy.
Now, boy, I didn't mean it like that.
You know what's funny is I always thought Foghorn Leghorn was black because I had a great uncle who would talk that way, like, "Oh, come on, boy, come on, come on, boy. How you doing there, Jordan? Now, let me tell you something, son. You
Those
go,
are the
boy,
other Looney Tune commercials, my friend. Those are
No, that's my fucking great uncle right there. He used to talk that way. He's like, "Yeah, your dad, boy, he was crazy. Man, he was a boy. Like I was a man." I was just like,
it's the draw because like there's like the like what you were doing, and there's Foghorn Leghorn, who's like, it sounds like a plantation owner.
Yeah.
This
That's
flower is wilted.
yeah, that's a really good one. That's a lot of people's favorite is Duck Amuck, where like
I was gonna say,
yeah.
yep, the best one, straight up.
What's Duck Amuck?
It's where Daffy is like arguing with the artist.
Oh yeah.
Or the
Who
animator.
with bugs?
Yeah.
Robbie out, see.
Duck 'em up, yeah, easily.
Oh yeah, I love that one too.
Robbie out, see.
My favorite Looney Tunes character is Tina from Looney Tunes 2011.
Does she count? I thought he said classic Looney Tunes.
No, he's just
Yeah,
a
he
Looney
said
Tunes.
I
like
Looney
Lola
Tunes
Bunny.
character, and then
Oh, fuck, I like Lola Bunny,
favorite classic Looney Tunes cartoon.
Okay, I like Lola Bunny then. I'd fuck the shit out. I mean, I like Lola Bunny.
Yeah, Tina's got the sass. She's funny.
Give me Mr. and Mrs. Customer. Let's do this shit.
That shit is hilarious. Please go watch Looney Tunes 2011. Oh my god.
And Ryan also has another question here. Thoughts on Paul Rubens wanting to watch to do a dark Pee Wee Herman movie? A dark one?
I mean, the Pee Wee movie was already kind of dark with the clown scene and that fucking large Marge, and his face looked just like this.
Apparently, this one's actually kind of meta. Like he's like supposed to be in like a madhouse or something, or going through like therapy. It's
Oh my
like
god.
Oh, like Joker?
surreal, I guess.
You wouldn't get it.
You're laughing? People are watching this show on Netflix and you're laughing?
You know what? I think it. I kind of want to see Joker win Best Picture just to see the media freak out.
It's not gonna win.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna win, but yeah, I would love to see the media freak out of it though,
That'd be hilarious.
I like that laughing.
because they still hate it. Because I'm not really even the biggest fan of that movie, but like, I mean, it's not terrible.
I'd rather see Parasite win.
Yeah.
I would.
1917 is great though.
Yeah, 1917 is really good, apparently.
Waddle's asking, did you guys watch the trailer for the Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution on Netflix? Yeah, that's that's the 3D remake of the first movie.
Oh shit!
It looks kind of weird.
Yeah,
because like it already came out in Japan, but it's coming out in an English dub on Netflix.
No, but it's not the original voices, so fuck it.
Yeah. Ozzy asking thoughts on on Netflix getting the international streaming rights to all the Studio Ghibli films. Well,
oh shit, really?
Yeah, but not US. Not US or UK, I think.
See, that would have been so helpful because I have like so many Ghibli films to watch.
Yeah, because like you know who has it is like HBO Max is going to have it when that comes out.
Oh my gosh! So no one has it. Gotcha. Okay.
Which we've talked about that service before on the podcast before we.
Wait,
huh?
Jax, have you seen Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind?
No.
Have you seen Castle in the Sky?
No.
Have you seen Porco Rosso?
No. I've only seen two. I told you. I've only seen Princess Mononoke, and then I still need to finish Spirited Away. I really have to.
You're killing me.
Why didn't you tell us this when you came to visit during New Year's?
Like what?
Because.
We're so tired.
But to be fair, I'm sure there's a bunch of great stuff you watched, and I'm like, yeah, I've never seen this.
About 75 terabytes of porn.
It's true.
75 terabytes.
I have whole passports full.
Santo Celine asking, who's your favorite obscure waifu? They say Mirage from Aladdin.
Oh, Mirage from Aladdin was fine as fuck. Oh, I like Debbie from Goof Troop. She is fine as fuck. Ugh, yeah.
See, obscure waifu.
I posted.
I mean, I guess it's obscure to like mainstream people. Sonata. It's not obscure for the bronies, but it's obscure to everybody else.
The browners.
The brownies.
The brownies, yes.
Oh my god, we're posting a lot of pictures for a specific reason. I'm trying to find my 3x3, wherever it is gone. Whatever. I don't remember. What were we posting? Y'all, we for real need to go to church sometime.
We do.
This is unacceptable. I'm going through our chat.
Yeah. I'll still try to think of some more obscure waifus, but I'll go ahead and go towards some more questions here. Waddle's asking, I don't know if it's probably not going to happen, but how about the cartoon community roast the Brony analyst community at MomoCon? I don't know how many Brony analysts are going to be there.
Nope.
You can try, motherfucker.
Don't do it. Roasts don't work. They just never do. Even with professionals, they do not work. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it. Do what you want, but I don't think I'd be going.
And Rod's Variety asking, favorite Pokemon series? Mine is Sinnoh, and Kalos is very close. I haven't watched like anything past like a bit of Johto, because there are so many. There are so many episodes of Pokemon. There's over 1,000 episodes of Pokemon.
Oh yeah, did it pass One Piece?
No, it did not.
Okay, I was wondering.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, didn't Pokemon started before One Piece? So I would assume it would have more episodes. But
yeah, how many episodes of One Piece are there? Because like the episodes of Pokemon are like insane.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you know what? My favorite
Pokemon has different series.
Actually, you know
they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still connected. Like it's still Ash. Like it's the same
it's
character
still
going
Ash,
on.
but, like,
Yeah.
The way they like sometimes do it is they go like, oh, Pokemon fucking Indigo League had this many episodes. Pokemon Johto League had this many episodes, and then they split it up. Like they do that shit. Like, oh, it's Naruto Shippuden. This Dragon Ball Z. Like they do that shit where they split it up. So it's just like, huh? Yeah, I think that's different.
Yeah,
Shit,
but that's more. They more split it up as in like this is a season, rather than like it's own series. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it has.
But actually, I'm gonna say my favorite series is actually Pokemon Generations. That series that they did on YouTube of like all the different regions and stuff. That was cool. Pokemon Generations.
There's 920 episodes of One Piece.
None of my waifus are obscure. I guess. Nope, none of them. Everyone's heard of all of these. Whatever.
But yeah, we got another super chat here from Kevin Guzman. Is there any way, anywhere you guys go for cartoon/animation discussions?
Discord.
Our Discord.
Yeah, we just discussed it ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck other people. They don't know.
And sometimes like ask questions or have statements on Twitter or whatever. Like I had that statement about Tom and Jerry the other day.
I just wait for Ryan Walterson to tell me everything I should know.
Right. Just sit me down. You tell me.
Yeah, Ryan knows everything. So it's just like,
Ryan, who's gonna win the election?
The Rock is gonna take it. Really?
When's World War IV gonna happen, Ryan?
All right, that's all the questions I have on Twitter. Unless you guys have some.
Wait, World War IV. Does that mean World War III is happening?
Right now.
Yeah, do you guys have any questions that you're getting on Twitter?
Negative.
Otherwise, I don't have any more questions.
What is your favorite plushie? That's from Nathaniel Foga.
Favorite plushie?
Yeah, your favorite plushie. If you guys have it.
Well, you all turned around.
Yeah.
All right, man.
They're all right there.
Christina recently made this for me. I thought it was cute.
Oh,
it's my OC.
Oh, that's cute, dude.
Yeah, it's my little OC.
I know.
Are we all getting our favorite plushies? All right, go for it.
Man, how do you pick your favorite child? That's impossible.
I know, right?
Which one's yours, Paleo?
Dragonair. Yeah.
That's good. Here, which one's yours?
I'm working on it.
Just grab Nala and get up here.
I bought that Nala in a millisecond. I was like, yep, that's it.
Exactly.
I asked the lady the price. It actually didn't even matter, really. But I don't know, man.
Death and Plushies. That's the episode title. Death and Plushies, Paleo. That's the episode title.
Death and Plushies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kari,
is the meow stick?
Yeah, I picked up the Meow Stick. This one's my favorite.
Aw, Lammy. Oh.
Because it's my favorite Pokemon.
My favorite?
Oh, is he your favorite plushie?
Wow, because it's me.
Wow.
Of course.
Expensive.
Yeah.
A lot of upkeep. There you go.
Hmm.
Pop down. Pop down. Let's see. Good boy.
All right. I guess we're done unless there's any
Yeah,
more.
that was a wholesome ending.
Oh wait,
To this
there,
not wholesome podcast.
there's a couple more. From Mirth Mauser. Are you surprised that Platinum's The Wonderful 101 port Kickstarter raised over $850,000 in one day and is still going?
Nope, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Where is it?
And thoughts
I'm
on?
curious to see what those other announcements are.
Yeah, I'm wondering what they might be. And thoughts on Tigra and Dazzler and Howard the Duck animated series that has been scrapped.
Tigra. The fucking
Yeah.
Thundercat.
That's right. Those are going to be those Marvel cartoons that were going to be on Hulu, but I guess two of the projects were scrapped. Huh.
Kari calling me out, and she's absolutely correct. This is my favorite plush.
Yeah.
Oh, Colortura.
Countess
Yeah.
Color. Wow, you saying that just completely threw me off. Countess Color. Right. Like those jammer apps on the. Oh, Jesus.
Rubio Wolf. Kari. That's who made it. Rubio Wolf. Boom. Countess Coloratura. I thought her name was something nicer.
Rah. Do you want it to be Rah? It can be.
Oh, Countess Coloratura Ra. That was her normal name.
She's not just a pony.
Yeah.
She is the
But
Countess.
she is, but she is just a pony.
Yeah.
But she isn't just pony. Depends on what part of the episode you're watching.
No,
Well,
because she's not dressed up in her
Freaking counter-color Tora outfit.
This is her Rah outfit. She's not.
Well, actually.
Hey guys, did you know we watched My Little Pony?
Yeah,
That is not correct.
and
Because the basic.
and we'll keep watching it.
Speak for yourself.
What's funny like that?
You're not dragging me down.
You're
I'm dragging you down.
It's gonna be
Okay.
like that fucking secretariat chat. Like, there's you just grabbing me. No, I don't want to go. No.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, we got one more from Santo Celine.
Santa's asking us a question.
No, Santo Celine. Thoughts on One Piece ending in 5 years, confirmed by the creator himself.
Wait, he said that a while ago though.
He did say that.
That it
Right
would-
after Miyazaki announced his retirement.
It was silly. This episode was silly. Yeah, okay. I mean, he deserves it. He made one of the most not influential, but like most well-loved anime.
Right
prolific,
after Sakurai said, "This is the last Smash I'm working on. This is the last character I'm working on."
He needs to.
He really needs to stop after this next pack.
How can you do better than Ultimate? Like, this man's gonna die, like, trying.
Yeah, at this point, there's no way he can top this game.
He needs to rest. He needs to rest.
Let the boy rest.
Wow, Lena, no.
All right, we got more super chat, and then we'll end from Daily 18. Opinions on the new Twitter layout that's forced. I don't know what layout it is because
What do you mean?
I don't have it yet. If it is new.
Wait, what do you mean new layout? Because I have this like little app that keeps it on the original Twitter. So like there's a little extension that keeps it on the original Twitter.
Yeah, I keep it on the original Twitter as well via that same extension.
All right. So
fan art.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is this fan?
yeah, I saw us from Random Bun.
It's me. It's Tom Echo from Sound Vortex, aka my avatar, telling you, the Monster Hunter, to kill the Paolumu, a monster. It's a fluffy bat.
Oh, it's like that thing from Owl House last night.
Yeah.
The fucking monkey turtle shit.
Owl House straight up had a Monster Hunter reference in episode 4. I was
Yeah.
like, there is no way that's not Monster Hunter, y'all. I was like, oh my god. Oh my
Well, we are the same age as the creator, so
Yeah, they're a bunch of nerds.
yeah, they're a bunch of weebs and nerds and dorks and video gamers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So
Isn't that right?
we'll end the podcast now, and I guess next one will be 17th. Yeah, it'll be the weekend after Sonic comes out. So
Thank fucking God I can eat carbs then. So yeah, let's do this shit.
yeah, we'll be talking about Sonic then. Yeah.
Rolling around at this
So we'll see you then in 2 weeks. Thank you everybody for the super chats and coming out, and we'll see you next time. Bye everybody.
Bye, Nee.
Bye.